let me show you a little history of the Midwestern Hayride. We have a picture that Bill McCluskey is a gentleman who has been affiliated with this station almost from the time it came on the air. Well, I guess back before the TV station came on the air. Bill worked for WLW Radio, and he was the talent coordinator, and it was he who hired a young lady you were about to hear sing. He brought her in here to be on the radio version of Midwestern Hayride back in the mid-1940s, and they used to, in addition to doing the show live in these studios over WLW Radio, the nation's station, they used to also go on the road. This wagon that you see right here was a real wagon that they used, and they even took it as far away as Columbus, Ohio, when they played the Palace Theater up there. They'd go through downtown, past the governor's mansion, all past the State House, in that wagon on their way to the Palace Theater. They played Marion, Ohio. They played all over Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Illinois. And Bill McCluskey was the man who brought a lot of the talented people in here. One he brought to town he married.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the good sisters, Millie and Dolly Good.
Girls of the Golden West.
Exactly. He married Millie.
Good.
Millie's probably watching at home today. Millie, she's not in this picture because I think at the time this picture was taken, Millie was pregnant.
I think so.
Which was kind of an annual event for a while around the McCluskey household. But I want you to look at this picture right here. See, can you get Smitty? Oh, he's not on the camera. Can you get as close as you can right here? Can you guess who that is? Bill gave me this picture to use today under the penalty of death if I don't give it back to him. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a young girl by the name of Bonnie Lou, who spent up till then of her whole life trying to get a last name. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please, Miss Bonnie Lou? Girl.
Thank you. I feel wonderful too. I really do. And it's great to be here with all you beautiful people and you out there too.
You know how many miles you and I logged in cars going to...
Brand new cars. Oh. Every time he got a new car, I think about every 6 months, and I got to try it out.
to ride?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, we drove many, many miles together. It's good to see you, sweetheart.
Who was that baseman?
You get more handsome all the time. You really do.
Who was that first baseman the Cincinnati Reds had?
Oh, Gluski.
Yeah, I remember him.
Gluski. Yeah, that's right.
And what kind of, you used to wear some of those dresses that had those real pretty things sewn onto. What would you call those, what?
I'm nervous.
You are? What were those
Not
things?
really, but yes, I am.
Those dresses that had the what all over?
Oh, they had the fringe. You mean the sequins?
No.
Sequins.
You used to always say they had Seagrams all over.
I know, but you know, Bill McCluskey hired me too. You know.
That's what I said when I introduced you.
Where
were you, Bonnie?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was out in left field.
Where were you? Where were you when he
Still
hired you?
watching the Olympics. Huh?
Where were you when he hired you?
I was in Kansas City.
What were you doing there?
Singing and yodeling at KMBC.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah. I crawled up to the microphone here. I was very young. Yes.
How young were you?
I'll never tell. I was 17.
You
I was
really
17.
from Kansas City? I didn't know that.
No, I'm from Carlock, Illinois. Really, that's my home. That's where I was born and raised.
Is that where your family had the gas station and the restaurant?
That's right. Fill up and get gas. And the city limit signs were back to back.
Right.
Right.
Howard Johnson's only had one flavor. I remember
That's
that.
right.
Yes, exactly. Huh?
What was the rest of that joke? City limit sign back to back. I guess that was it. Oh, and I lived in the town. You poke your head and you were out of town or something. I got to remember all those things for Sunday. You know what? Dear Dean Richards didn't mention that Lee Jones, remember the yodeling cowgirl?
She gonna be there too?
You're a lot of head nodders. Let's hear applause now.
Well, now we could have had her down here too today.
I know. And she would have loved to have been here. She yodels greater than she ever did. And Zeke and Bill, remember Zeke?
They're gonna be there too?
Yes! The Boyer sisters, remember the Boyer sisters from Miamisburg?
How come you never taught me how to yodel, Bonnie Lou?
Well, you have it, you just don't know what to do with it. It's right back there. See, that's that little thing goes up and down. That's it. See, you're doing part of it.
Yeah, lady. Ooh. Is that part of it?
Oh, da, da, doo,
Oh, lady. Is it there?
It's there, honey. Now you got beautiful teeth.
Best you can buy.
I know.
We'll be back with Bonnie Lou, Dean Richards, the Midwesterners, and the Lucky
Lot more
Pennies
show,
after
haven't we?
this. Don't go away.